hasn't fallen out with Pat Musey, they meet at the big end of the track and settle the differences right there at the big end of the track.
Like men. No lawyers, no nothing. Like men.
Almost hit the wall again, but saved it. Check it out. Oh man, you probably just saw that smoke coming into the driver's compartment. Nearly crashed the car again. So make sure you watch this video. Make sure you leave a comment and hit the like, because man, our views down like almost double. I mean, it is terrible down. So make sure you leave a comment, even if it just helps out the algorithm, and hit the like button. But watch the video. It was a truly hot deal. All right, so we are here at Havlicks. It is Friday morning. We have our drive today, and that's a drive, and then I think testing tune, I think. But we have to do our drive about 2 o'clock. So I think it's only 55 miles, which isn't obviously a big deal. But we're gonna get everything all set up. I gotta change tires, put the street tires on, and then I think we're gonna spend some time checking out all these other cars, because there's cool stuff here. All right, so maybe you don't remember or you haven't seen yet, because you got to remember a lot of people are new and they haven't seen stuff, so you got to be patient if I'm like double explaining stuff. But if you don't know why we do this, these are really expensive race shocks, okay? And in my world, I got to lock that down too. I do not want to mess up my shocks. Everything's set, everything's nice. And the street drive, the shocks just get really, really hot. They're sitting there working, doing shock stuff. And I just don't want to mess them up. So we have the street drive shocks, which also have a stiffer spring rate, because normally we're pulling the trailer. So even if I did try to use these with the trailer, it doesn't have enough spring rate in order to do it, to maintain it. So we would have to add an air shock, do something else. But since I don't want to abuse the shocks, I just take them off and put it on the street shocks, you know, inexpensive street shocks, just run them like that. And we take off the sensors, all that other stuff, just make it just to go down the road and not beat up my race stuff. So we do that, we change the shocks, change the wheels and tires, obviously, just so we don't drive around on slicks. And that's all there is back here. So as you can see here, we're all set up for Baja 5000 or Baja 1000, Baja 500 stuff. You know, we like to try being multi-use kind of car, versatile. These wheels and tires are actually 37.5 inch tall, 37 by 12.5. Gnarly print here for rain. But what they do is they give me just a little more ratio for the street drive. So this thing will do at like 2,700 RPM, this thing is going like 80. In fact, I got to figure some things out because we talked about these spring things and the issues with spring harmonics and resonant frequencies, and it doesn't like certain RPM on the spring, the race spring. So trying to figure out a couple little things there because I either go way too fast or way too slow. So we're gonna figure it out here coming up pretty quick. So that's what the goal is there. But there you go, multi-use.
One of the first cars I noticed, besides some of the other OG guys here, is all of a sudden this Pinto comes up beside us. We're parked over there, and it comes up in tech, and I go, oh my gosh, that brings up fond memories. Because when I was in college, I had a '73 Pinto that I drove back and forth to school. What year is this?
71.
71 Pinto. Or was it? Or no, mine was a 70, not a 73. Mine was a 70, still not the same year. But it was very close because I remember it had the round headlight and that style grill in it.
Right.
So this is
Rick Pope.
Rick Pope. And you've been racing this car since 1993 at
Yeah, we was at Orlando in 93.
Orlando Speed World Street Finals in 1993. We got to check this car out. So obviously it's a stock wheelbase.
It's been technically the body's exactly the same length.
Oh, okay.
But it's been stretched right here 6 inches. But the hood still fits stock.
Okay.
But yeah, it's got
So
five and a half inches in it.
5.5 inches stretch. So what's to make the wheelbase then? 108?
100, 101.
Ooh-wee. Your doggy. All right. Cool. So how big an engine?
That's a 772 5-inch bore space motor. It's an old Pro Stock motor.
Yep. Well,
Pro Stock.
there's no sense going small.
No.
Not at all. You might as well put something bigger in it. And 5-speed Lenco.
Right. CS2.
So, oh, geez, it's the true clutch car.
Right.
So true clutch car, 5-speed Lenco. And one of the first things I asked him was, so you pull all 5 of those gears? And he just says, well, only 4 1/8 mile. So we should put an in-car camera on this just so we could get it in there, because
That'd be fun.
this would be fun. So we're talking, I don't know, this is pretty cool. How much horsepower is that supposed to make? By 1,500, no nitrous?
Yeah, no nitrous, give or take 100.
Yep.
You know, but,
Yep.
And we're going to be no nitrous today, so
Yep, just running motor.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's enough. How much does this car weigh?
We may have put you in here.
Oh, no, that's...
Okay,
no.
wait, we just weighed it, and it just like it sits now, no bottles or nothing, 2,715 pounds.
All right, it's a little heavier than I would have thought.
So it's a little heavy.
Yeah, it's a little heavy. All right. This
I
is...
think in Orlando we always had to be 2850 if I remember right, but
Oh, I don't know.
so we throwed some lead in it, but
Yeah.
not much.
Yeah. Now this is a super cool piece. We very well may do that. Maybe we'll throw it into our camera when you're going up there, because it would be neat. We got our GoPro stuff here, don't we? Yep. It'd be neat just to see. Clutch. Bah, bah, bah. It's one hand steering, pulling. Yeah.
Let's see if that works
true.
right. This one stays still.
This is. Yeah, we don't want it to go like this.
Exactly. Now, there's been a few of them.
The other funny thing is, so you used to drive this car. This was a daily driver before you turned it into a race car. So tell me that.
Right. Yeah. Well, it was a family car when my kids was little bitty. You know, we'd take them to school in this old car, and actually go to the racetracks and stuff and watch the races in this old car.
In this old car.
And
Believe it or not, yes, these cars had back seats.
yeah. So that's where it started. It actually set out. You know, the motor finally blowed up, old car.
Yeah.
And I got sitting there, and I was kind of kidding my buddies I was going to make a Ford, you know, race with them. And one thing turned into another, and I thought, well, maybe I can get that click about right. And of course, it was free.
Yep.
So
You already had it.
That's how that all started.
That's how it all
was
started.
actually my family car when my kids 35 some years ago.
Yep. That's it. That is the same thing with that wagon. Kyle has ridden in that wagon when it had the rumble seat in the back facing backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Kyle, Caitlin, probably even Tyler for loading the back of that car.
We just had blasts, you know, for years with this thing. I mean, it has just been.
Yep. Oh, because you told me too. Said you got a Corvette too.
Right.
So you have a Stroop Corvette, right?
Right.
Wally Stroop.
nice car.
Yeah.
It's a super nice car. But when things speeded up, we thought we needed a new car, but they don't pay much attention to the Corvette.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's in the garage, they walk right by the Corvette and go, "Where's that Pinto at?" They don't care about it. It's just another Corvette.
Yeah. Well, it's Corvette, Pro Mod Corvette.
Well, yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, Pro Mod Corvette. Wow, that Pinto's cool. See? Same thing. That same thing I do. That's all cool. So we just had to add that onto the story because that's pretty neat. All right. Now we're going to leave you alone.
Okay. No, I'm fine. Probably have to move all that around stuff. But
Yeah, no, that's all good. All right, so this one catches my eye, and obviously you might be thinking, oh, it's because Cletus is El Camino. Yes and no. I mean, obviously you think of Cletus is Camaro mullet. El Camino mullet. But this is, it just really caught my eye because this is long. I think it's an older year because of the rear window, everything right through here. Still has a vinyl top on it, and I seen it driving by and go, oh, that's friggin' cool. And I think this is another old school OG guy. So, all right, now we're over here in the pits of Bruce Paulos. Paulos. Bruce Paulos. This is funny because I remember Bruce back, and we were talking about just a minute ago, probably from at least 15 years ago. But actually, no, that would be, if it was 2000.
2000, that's 25 years ago.
That's 25 years
Yeah,
ago.
we're getting
25 years ago, man, dang. How old are you?
Yeah, that was before your time.
And you're 24.
Before my time, that was
Dang.
I was born.
Dang, okay.
That's
a long time ago. Anyways, I remember talking to Bruce about doing engine work for you at the time. We were doing something. Talking about Pro Charger deal. And what the funny thing would have been is I was like just in the infancy of just getting into the Pro Charger stuff at that time. Because we were running, or I was running a car with Jared Warner, who was running, you were running Nostalgia Pro Street, he was running Pro Street.
Right.
And with nitrous cars. So believe it or not, I have actually been nitrous racing. I wasn't driving, but I was in doing the engines for a nitrous Pro Street car back in 98, 99, 2000.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I started out 94 with Dan Bills with a 10-inch tire car. Nitrous racing.
In 94, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is originally Richie Wyman's car.
Yep.
And so this is, what year Chevelle is this?
72 Chevelle.
A 72 Chevelle. What motor is this one?
This one here is a brand new motor. It's a 737 Gene Fulton motor.
Ah.
It's got split dominators on it, 4 systems.
Yep.
We haven't been down the track with it yet. This is our first attempt.
Can I take this off? So this is something I guarantee a camera guy Nate's never seen.
No.
Kyle, have you ever seen split dominators?
Only in pictures.
Well, there you go. This is old school.
This is old school carburetor technology right here. So they would actually split the car. It is exactly as it sounds. Split the carburetor because you're getting the Venturi directly over the runner. So split dominator setup. It was, I mean, it's all cool old stuff.
Yeah.
Old technology, but
is.
this works. I'll guarantee you this all works.
Yes.
It works really well.
And when you're old like us, well, not you so much you, because you understand the technology in the computers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm way older than you. And I don't understand it. You know, I'm 63 years old.
Yeah.
So I know carburetors, I know nitrous jets,
Yeah.
fuel pressure.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And it just plain out works. So you were running, and so you've always run this in Nostalgia Pro Street.
ran it
You haven't been out in 5 years, you said?
No, I have not. I have not run in an association other than the Chicago Wise Guys.
Oh, you're on the Wise Guys.
Yeah, for probably 10 years.
Okay.
About 5 years ago, we built that new motor, and we came out here and tested, had a bad time, and it got parked.
Yeah.
And we haven't been back out. So I went to Helvig's first race last year. I took my motorhome, my trailer, went down to, I live in Chicago.
Yep.
Went down to Keys next to me down in Florida, picked up 2 cars, went up to the race, and went back to Florida, dropped the cars off, then went home. So he kind of put the needle in my arm
Yeah.
again to get going.
All right.
Yeah, it's
That's cool.
737 Neil Chance converter, Lenco transmission.
Another Lenco. So it's a 3-speed Lenco.
Yes, sir.
Explain the lever setup. So this is
Instead of having levers,
yeah.
this is air pods to shift.
So you push the
You
AirPod?
push the air pod and it'll shift.
Push button shift.
So basically, there and there. And then you pull them out. And then this here is your reverser. It
Reverser,
goes forward to reverse.
Yep.
And then I have a trans brake button here and a trans brake button there.
It's a full-on clutch, or no, this trans brake, so it's a converter car.
Right. It was a clutch,
Okay.
but clutch is gone.
Yeah. Oh, now look up underneath the digital 7. So this is pre-EFI stuff, really.
Yeah, actually, last night we had a digital 7 box go bad.
Oh yeah.
And the car was actually running on a Ford firing order, and it wouldn't run.
No, usually don't run that well.
So we pulled it all out, and we just put a new box, new coil, everything in it this morning, and fired it
Yep.
up.
So you see the nitro solenoids, the stages there. That it is, and then 2 10-pound bottles. I like the great big gauges, so you know what's going on this side. So there's great big gauges you'll see over here.
Yeah.
That's cool. This is all steel.
Yes, this is all steel.
That's probably fiberglass.
That's fiberglass.
And doors.
Doors are fiberglass.
Yeah. So
everything else is steel.
Yeah. So this would still fit. This fits Nostalgia Pro Street.
Yes, sir.
Are you running Nostalgia Pro Street today?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I am.
Are you gonna do a drive?
No, I'm not doing the drive. I'm running Outlaw Pro Street.
Okay.
I'm running Outlaw Pro Street, a Net Summers class, and Test and Tune.
Okay.
Because we haven't been out in the car in so long, I've got to get acclimated again.
Right. Very cool stuff.
Now that there,
this is just a
fresh air helmet.
Yeah.
For when I was running the methanol with the Pro Charger.
Oh.
But I learned that it is like air conditioning in your helmet.
Oh yeah.
So I run it all the time. I just turn the switch on and it cools me down.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fat guy, you know. So yeah, this is not skinny. This is skinny kid weather, not big guy weather. That's it.
Yeah. This is original car. So this car has been racing since
when it was built in '96.
'96.
It was built in '96.
Very cool.
And actually, I'm waiting for the NHRA guy coming. He's going to certify the chassis. He looked at it yesterday. He said it's all good to go.
Awesome.
Yep, it's got a 9-inch in it, 34.5-inch tires.
Yeah. Very cool. So the original owner, Richie Wyman's, died in '99, right?
99.
And you got the car, but you have a really funny story about how OG people handled business.
Yeah, I think there was a miscommunication between Pat and Richie, Pat Musey and Richie Wyman at Englishtown one night, and I guess everybody tempers flew, and there was a big brawl on the big end. We'll just leave it at that.
So Richie Wyman's goes down. They has a falling out with Pat Musey. They meet at the big end of the track and settle the differences right there at the big end of the track.
Like men. No lawyers, no nothing. Like men.
I bet you they were probably friends afterwards.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a funny story. But anyways, I appreciate your time, bud.
Thank you, Steve.
I'm good to see you again.
All right.
It's been a long time.
We'll see you out there.
All right, so now they're gonna do what a class they call Nostalgia Pro Street. This is a old class, so we are actually helping run a car for Jim Gullett in 1997, 96, 95, and they have to do a short drive. So they're not full-on drag and drive cars, obviously, but these are at least legit. steel body, stock cars, and they're pretty cool. And I remember in the day going like a 750 in this class. You were king freaking wheel at 750. Let's watch them go by. Looks like we're just going. So I got Calvin riding with me. All right, so it is 90 plus degrees. It is hotter than all holy bejeebas. I'm actually running fine. The burnout cars are obviously running fine. Here goes Clark. Let's see if Clark does a burnout. Ah, no way. Here, better help Kyle push the car up. We're just gonna let Kyle's car cool down. Alrighty, so we got back, we put the car up in the air after doing, how long were we actually driving? Probably, yeah, hour and a half. Hour and a half drive, 200, it did get up to, in traffic, 200 degrees on water temperature, but the oil temperature was always at 190 at the lowest after it got hot. And in traffic, sitting there, it got up to like about 215. And this, ready? Is what it looks like. After hour and a half drive, 215 degrees for about for about an hour of the hour and a half drive. That looks pretty fantastic. Super happy about that. That's super cool. We're gonna get to swapping this over for full race, get everything all back in, put the tires back on front, the whole deal. So happy about the oil, and it maintained great oil pressure, probably just slightly more than the regular Nitro 70, I think. Slightly more, you know, just a couple pounds, but I'm pretty up on exactly where this thing is. I've got a lot of miles and a lot of hot miles on it. So looks really good. So I think we're pretty good. So we're gonna try going up there right now. Storm's coming in. Gonna try to get up there before we can. And then we're probably gonna take everything down in the freaking rain and do all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how it goes.
pull through that gate right here? Can we push them back? Good enough, boys.
Dang it, I blew a transmission line or something, but transmission oil all over the place. Didn't run right.
That's two Morrises. We owe an apology to the Cordova people. I put transmission fluid everywhere because I overfilled it. He blew a line off or something and put oil everywhere.
Yep, I'm sorry. Well, at least the rain's gonna wash it off.
It's done. They're done for the day. Anyways, there's a big storm coming in right now. All right, go.
No forward.
Go forward.
Alrighty, so you saw what happened last night. I am super thankful that I did not hit the wall, because absolutely was invisibility inside the car. Absolutely could not see, so I was on the brakes. I'm trying to hit everything. I knew that the car, I couldn't see any fire, so I knew that it wasn't on fire, so I didn't pull the fire extinguishers. But I was trying to roll the windows down, trying to get the car stopped, trying not to hit the wall, threw the parachutes. I don't even know what I was doing, to tell you the 100% truth, but I ended up pulling the parachutes, ended up getting the windows down, ended up getting the car stopped. I was about that far away from the wall as I had stopped, so really happy about that. And it did something to the transmission. I'll show you what, we just found out. My biggest message, and I'm so mad at myself for doing this, but honestly now I wouldn't have ever known it. This problem that we just had is a freak deal. I don't even know if it wasn't, I don't know. But I had a feeling last night as we were rushing, trying to get up there to beat the rain, and you see that lightning bolt that shot down beside, over there, and I just felt like something's not right. So I had that small, still voice in my head that said, something's not right. And I thought to myself, overrode that small voice in your head, which is always the wrong thing to do. Always. That small, still voice in your head that's saying something's not right, just stop, and overrode it. Went out there, and it did something. I don't know what causes this. I got to call into Rosler to see what's going on, because this is brand new transmission, so the first pass, and it's this right here is the front seal. This is the spring that's around it. This is the front seal. The front pump seal blew out, and it blew all the freaking oil out of it at once. So on this one, since it wasn't ever leaking, we just got done with the drive, the whole deal. I've had it on the two-step 100 times, or not 100 times, had two-step, get it all, make sure everything is right, everything looked good. So I don't know how you would ever know that was gonna happen. I don't know. I mean, the fluid looks like $1 million, everything's fine. But when it lost the seal, down track, crazy. So, anywho, figure out how that all happens. But, so we're taking the transmission out. Thankfully, I got my spare over there, which is also brand new. So we're gonna put that thing in, talk to Rosler. I also gonna do a stator change, because the thing was astronomically too tight, because it was a total pooch off the line there. So anyways, let's proceed on. In the grand scheme of the world, could have been really, really bad, but it actually ends up being fine. I'm just mad at myself for not listening to that small, still voice. We'll talk about that more someday.
Clark's back. was a whole bunch of mile an hour on that pass because it was moving out the back, but it was just spinning the whole time. I had to pedal the crap out of it, which is what everybody's been doing. Probably just because the track is just so hot. It's so nasty, humid, and oof. Yeah, 162, 60 foot, 411 to the 330, way slow. Eighth was 593, so it wasn't really hooked up and making power until the eighth. So, but it still went 171 with an 878. So, for you guys that know time slips, 170 miles an hour is enough for a 7-second pass. It's just all about getting the front half. So, honestly, we'll probably leave the same amount of boost that I have in it for the rest of this time because I know it will pick up another 9 miles an hour, be 180. So,
That thing lost all the rocks.
oh, did it?
Oh my gosh.
Well,
That thing must be too close to something. Must be too close to something.
yeah, lost another line.
Yeah, 171.
They gave you chocolate? They gave me M&Ms too.
That's nice. That's a special treat. It looks slow, taking off.
It was spinning. It was trying to pedal the crap out of it.
Not much track there. Alrighty, so we got the transmission changed. Made sure everything else is all okay and everything's fine. So we just topped off the fluid. I'm gonna put it on the 2-step, check it out. They just called our first round of qualifying. I'm skipping. I am, because I still got packed parachutes and I'm not rushing. Don't need to rush. It ain't no big deal. So, learning my lesson, not rushing. I don't need to make a pass right now. So, we're gonna put it on a 2-step, see how this all works. Should be pretty good. Yeah, we'll see. That might be the best pass ever on it, I think. It pulled the chutes really early, like really early. That's all right. It looked good.
Well, that was better. I had it way soft that time, and obviously based on the mile an hour, I was out of it way early because the car shut off for some reason. I look at the dash at the big end after I threw the chute and it's off. Look at the ignition switch is on. Turn it off, turn it back on, start it right back up, and I see that I don't have any alternator charging right now, so I wonder.
We're thinking you pulled the parachute way early.
I did because the car shut off. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, it looked like a great front half.
I mean, it was a 129 60 foot, which this track with this car, it ain't gonna get better than that. So we'll save this tune up and we'll probably work with this. But yeah, looking pretty good. That's what I'm gonna turn in for my qualifying pass, and be rolling into eliminations later today.
Alrighty, so here's where we're at for today. You just saw me that it was okay. I was gonna miss my first round of qualifying. I was just taking my time. And I said, okay, I better start putting on trans brake and just making sure everything works. This thing, the weather is so insanely hot and it is so bad here. We're at almost 150 grains of water right now. And the car does not want to come up on the 2-step right. And it's like, okay, I'm changing. Then you gotta let it cool down. He's changing. And then all of a sudden I go, where's all the oil coming from? Where is all the transmission oil coming from? And I put it on the two-step again. I get it figured out on where it wants to be at to get on the two-step. And this thing is blowing oil out. And so I get underneath it and go, I'll be god darned. There's oil. It throws oil inside the bell housing. Right then, they had called up round 2. They have not called up round 3 yet of qualifying. So I went up and said, hey, I got to pull the transmission out of this thing. There's no way I can pull the transmission out of the car, take the converter all apart, put a new seal in the converter, make sure there's nothing all wrong, retest this thing, and make third round in, half an hour, whatever it's going to be. He says, okay, no big deal. So I said, I'm not going to race for tonight's outlaw race. No big deal. Just going to do the race for tomorrow. Well, you have to qualify for tomorrow. So thankfully, there's only 8 cars here in the big tire. So all I have to do is go up and break the beams in the lights, and I'll be the number 8 qualifier, which will probably put me up against Bryant right away. So we're just putting the car back together right now. I mean, it starts. The engine's perfect in it right now. I think the spare transmission, I think the transmission's fine. I don't think it's the front seal. It really appears to be the seal in the converter. We're going to take the converter out after we break the beams. That'll qualify us for tomorrow. And then tonight, when it gets down to like 120 instead of 150 degrees and raining, I wish it was raining. That would be nice. It'd at least take the water out of the air, wouldn't it, Nate? But it doesn't. So anyways, we'll do that tonight and then be ready for tomorrow. So stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. Did you know that you were number 1 qualifier?
I didn't, but I'll tell you, I had a feeling because nobody is going down this track. There's a couple of cars that, are like big block twin turbo cars that are much faster than mine, but I'm the only one that actually made a somewhat clean pass. So,
yep. Only one.
Number 1 qualifier, baby.
Qualifier. I think if you get to go 7 tonight, or in eliminations, you'll be good.
As long as it doesn't shut off early, it should go a 7. Ready for eliminations.
Round 1 done.
Round 1 done. And he gets another round by. So this little seal here, it is flat. For sure. Yes. Yeah. There you go.
Nope.
That all comes out, right?
Yeah, make sure you got the washer. Yep, okay. Pinto.
So that pass has stayed in it a little bit longer. He spun pretty bad, so I knew I kind of had him, but it stayed in a little longer just in case. So you can definitely tell that the air is getting a little bit better because it did pick up some ET in mile an hour. We were 526 that pass, and then I just coasted to an 835. So looking good. I don't know if they're gonna run third round tonight because it's getting late already, or what the plan is, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's a heck of a good load. Wow.
Well, that might be a little bit better. I gotta change some stuff there, but I just wanted to see if it would come up and do that. And then we're gonna look and see if it's got drips coming out of the converter or not.
Let's go.
799.
Got it.
Let's go! 799 at 174. Super soft up front still. Took the win. That was a extremely close race.
That was a great
What
race.
was your reaction time?
096.
What's his reaction time?
053. So he got me on the tree, and he had me all the way up past the 8th. He would have won if it was an 8th mile race. But I got him. I got him.
And a 799. Finally. 7 second pass.
On a not great track either. It's on a not great track
Yeah,
either.
what was your 60 foot?
It was a 124. So I've been a tenth faster in the 60 foot.
The 10th off. 23 should be 2/10 there, so that'd be 780.
You know it.
Right on, buddy.
We're gonna keep that tune up in it for tomorrow.
That's right.
Lost, but I would have had him covered if I didn't suck on the tree so bad. But it threw me for a loop because he kind of left me hanging for a minute on the tree. Like I was all the way spooled up for a couple of seconds before he even rolled in, which I would. All the passes prior to that have been just so smooth. Like nobody left me hanging. It was like really quick. I was up on the chip, ready to go, and then it just took too long, and I got in my own head, and then I messed up the tree.
That's right. The
I would
796.
796, so I picked up some more at 175. But he had a 023 like to my almost 300, so there was no way I would have got him. Not gonna lie, technically I could protest him because he only has an 850 cage in that car, but I don't want to. It's hard to win on a technicality like that. I don't want to be that guy. If somebody else protests him though, maybe.
Maybe
When you gotta play, you have to play by the rules. It's hard to say. Maybe I'll ask Brian about it, see what he thinks. Yeah, technically that's a loss, so I got runner-up, but definitely a success. Another PB, took another 300ths off of my personal best, so it's a 796 at 175.
2 sevens in a row.
2 sevens in a row. Let's go, baby. All right, guys, so we're in the winner circle taking a winner circle picture because I did win on a technicality. So he does have an 850 cage in that car, and can't you come to a timed race like this? If it was a no time deal, nobody would probably care, but it's a time deal and you're obviously been running faster than 850, you're not certified, it's illegal. So my cage is rated for 750, play by the rules, everybody's got to do it. So decided to split the money with them just to make things amicable.
Yep.
What do you think?
It's the right thing to do. If he's been racing faster than this year, it's
And
really hard to go.
Brian, the guy who puts this race on, went over there and talked to him. He was like, oh yeah, I was wondering if somebody was going to call me out on that. So it's not like he didn't expect it.
Oh, so he expected it too.
Yeah. So there's a win. Decided to split the money, going home with a little bit of cash, and now it's time to wait for the small tire shootout.
Yep. Trying to
Which
go to
are-
the next ones.
That's right. I'm gonna try to go as far as I can. I know I might have to run Glenn Hunter, and Glenn Hunter obviously has been 6s in that car, so
Yeah.
he might be hard to beat. But I don't know who else is fast in that class for small tire drag and drive.
Clark.
Clark. Well, I mean,
Clark's not having a good outing.
this track has not been favorable to Clark, so
Yeah.
I think I actually run Clark first round, don't I?
Probably.
So we'll see.
Well, if Glenn's in your class, then Glenn would be the fastest one.
Yeah, Glenn is the fastest.
Yeah, we'll see what the ladder looks like. But
Yeah, we'll have to go look at it. All right, let's get over there.
So first round, first pass all weekend for me. It's been kind of a chaos, but it is what it is. So I think everything's good. I feel good about it, and we'll see. So Lord willing.
And I'm impressed.
It's all good. I heard it surge right at the line, and that's why I went 123, 60 foot. So anything, when the car goes, that is almost 2/10. So it should have went. You know, that's okay. It didn't spew oil all over the place. It didn't burn down. I made a clean pass. I'm happy with that.
That was your first pass this
That's the
entire
first.
event.
That's first pass the entire event. So I could come back and, well, I mean, Lord willing, we would have come back and figured it out better. But that pass should have been probably if it wouldn't have been hunting. God darn it! I really have to fix that. This really hot air really screws with me, and it just didn't come up on the two-step right. Didn't build boost off the line. So 2/10 there would have been 4 out the back door. I mean,
It should have went. It really should have went 50 something, 60, but it should have went 60 really easy. But it is what it is. It ain't broke. Drove it back here and drive it in a trailer. He's not broke. Gonna drive it in a trailer. He won money.
Right.
So and won. And just the only deal was you just can't race a 790. And
Yeah, it slowed down on the front half because it must have just been spinning a little bit. It had a little bit of spin because all the front numbers were all slower. That's what screwed me.
what was your
good
like
reaction.
compared to? Oh, what was it?
His 045 to his 036 or 8.
Oh, 045. Already on. Yep, just a little off. Dang it. Oh well. Anyways, we're gonna load up.
Go to awards when they're done.
Yeah, probably. All right. So, we're out for the day. Like, subscribe, go watch Kyle's channel if you're not already. All that cool stuff. Have a great day.